Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Hello, everybody who's watching the replay. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I hope everybody is enjoying their day, whether it's morning, noon, or night. If you are here, I want you to go ahead and put in the comments. If you're watching a replay, put in the comments here. We get into the bag, to the bizag. We're getting to the bag. I'm gonna wait a little bit for people to come in. So I'm gonna play some background music for you. Oh, you wait. Oh, let me do this as well. And then let me do this. Hey, everybody. Hi. How are you guys? Okay, we're getting some votes on the poll. How are you guys doing today? Good. Hi, Blitz. Hi, Ibran. Hello, everybody. Hi, Salman. How am I? I'm doing well. I'm excited to be on live today. I'm excited to talk about what we're going to be talking about today. Hi, Das Visionist. Hello, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all like coming in, like the video coming in, so we can get more people like y'all, and we can talk and we can have conversations. How are y'all doing today? How's everybody doing today? Are you guys excited that it's Saturday? Y'all let me know. Are you excited that it's Saturday? Today, this is what we're doing. We're doing our gratitude journaling so we can manifest money today. Yay. Someone asked me if actual money has came to me yet. And the honest truth is not yet. I know that, okay. I know that it will. I know that the space is being created for it to come. But the biggest thing that I've seen from doing this gratitude journal every day is just like my mind thinking more about how I can have more money. Okay. So today is what we're doing right here. And the quote for today says, money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Oh my God. Has there ever been a time when money just came to you easily? I do feel like working, if you like a teacher, you work for a school or something like that, and you get summers off, that is a time when money comes to you easily. You don't even think about it. Like, you just wake up, you get two months off. You just wake up and you have money in your account, and you just living life. That is a time when money comes easily. Or if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, and you set your business up to like for you not to work consistently, that's another time when money comes easily. Thank you, Chris. Okay. Now we're just getting random people just saying random stuff. So yeah, the prompt today says, what's something I've done recently to get more organized financially? How did that act make me feel more confident? Seriously, for me, I feel like the one thing I've done, and it wasn't anytime recently, it was probably like a few months ago when I did this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just blocking people now. I'm just blocking them. If you say something, I'm just gonna put you in timeout. So please just stop saying random stuff that has nothing to do with what we're talking about today. It does not make sense. It's very confusing. Okay, please. If you want to comment, please. I love to see y'all comment. Comment on the poll. Comment on the topic of the conversation. Comment on something that is related to what's going on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a list of words to block. And I'm going to start blocking the words. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Miss. Hello, Daniel. Hello, amazing. Awesome. I'm going to start blocking the words because y'all are acting a fool up in these comments. So, anywho, what I did, and we talked about this again, and this whole topic kind of, again, highlights how this journal works. You will see some things that are consistent where you may be answering something, but in a different way. You may be seeing it in a different perspective. Not on my channel, I don't. Hey, Aja, girl, you change your picture? You change your picture? Everything's going well. Everything's going well. Yeah, not on this channel. Y'all distracted me and it's unnecessary. So, no, I do not believe in free speech. Yeah, I don't have an opinion on that because I don't care. Honestly. Yeah. So, yes, Miss Little Dictator. Just like any other place you go to, they gonna have laws and rules. There's not always freedom of speech. Not everywhere. Not even in America can you just have any type of freedom of speech. So, have you ever heard of Monarch? Monarch is an app where you pay like a yearly or monthly fee, and they connect all of your bank accounts and they track and budget for you. They tell you, like, literally, I got an email from Monarch and they was like, you receive $5 more than normal on your paycheck. What do you want to do with this, buddy? And I was like, what? I would have never thought about it, that I received extra $5. And what should I do with an extra $5 on my paycheck? Like, so that's the type of stuff that Monarch does. That is a way that I have become financially organized. What I used to do is I used to get on Google Sheets, and Google Sheets has a budgeting template. So I used to always just input everything literally hand by hand, typing each little payment from my bank account into the what am I trying to say? Into the Google Sheet, hand by hand, tracking it by myself. It's, first of all, it's not efficient. I make mistakes. I miss things. And I don't always know what I'm doing. So it was just very stressful. Amazing. Why you keep saying Monarch is a scam? Go. A child. What? What do you think of? I don't know. I don't know anything about crypto. I'm not in my investing bag just yet when it comes to like stocks and crypto and stuff. Right now, what I am investing in is like my retirement. That's what I'm focusing on right now. Let's see. But yeah, I cannot wait to start learning about crypto, stocks, all those things, a lot more. But I really do want to know why Monarch is a scam. Amazing. You talking about my skincare? I want to know why Monarch is a scam. Why you think that? Because I only had good experiences with it, honestly. Because if you can do exactly what I need you to do and I don't have to worry about it and I can still look and track my money, you doing exactly what I need you to do. I don't have no problems. People are so rude. Like, it's Saturday. Like, it's a good day. Hi, Sahan. It is a good day. Because high fees, poor customer service, deceptive ads, limited financial help. Really? I literally only paid $50 for the year. They gave me a good first time discount of $50 for 1 year. I never had to reach out to customer service. I didn't really look at ads. I just what made me purchase Monarch was watching YouTube videos. I didn't really see any ads. I watch like financial people on YouTube. No, I see you, girl. Our guy. Amazing. Were you trying to get blocked or something? I'm confused. And limited financial help. I didn't know that they gave financial help. I just thought that it was a online platform that budgeted your money for you, that tracked your money for you. I didn't know that they gave you financial help. I do need some financial help though, so I need to figure out. Good morning, Big. If they're giving out financial help, I need to figure out how to get some. What do you do for work? Maybe you get lucky, girl, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I didn't, I guess those are not the things that I paid attention to, which is probably why, you know, I have noticed it. I'm seeing 1111, y'all. Shout out to the 1111. Yeah, so that is honestly, I can say before Monarch was the Google Sheets, but for me personally, it was stressful to do that every single month. I got very tired and I started procrastinating. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out, how do you block people? It's not letting me block people. I got the tree from a warehouse. Okay, this is actually getting very annoying. Skincare routine. Skincare starts with what you put in your body. I'm drinking watermelon juice right now. Thank you guys. I'm drinking watermelon juice right now. My skincare routine is never consistent, so I don't think that it's really my skincare routine that's doing this. My skin gets very clear when I eat healthy. When I eat sugar, when I cut out sugar, decrease sugar, when I'm hydrated, drinking watermelon juice, cucumber juice, carrot juice is really good for your skin. If you eat a carrot salad, those ribbon carrot salads, those are really good and that's healthy for the skin. So, Big, you said you'll block the trolls for me? Okay, I'll make you a mod. Okay, there you go. Hello, everybody. No, amazing. It's not like I don't have sugar often. I actually really like sugar. I just try to decrease it from my diet, especially when cooking at home. So usually in my home, I don't have a lot of sugary foods. I've actually I try not to eat sugary foods at home. But I am very much still addicted to sugar. Like, I love sugar. And I be having like addict cravings in the middle of the night, and I don't be having no snacks, no sugars in the house. I'll be like, oh my God, take me down. But then you just go to sleep, you forget. But yeah, definitely good clear skin starts with diet first. Hello, Jarrell. Hello, Oren. Thank you, Big. I appreciate you. Now I can focus a little bit more. It's so hard to focus when people just saying stuff. But I'm definitely, after this live, I'm going to go and find the thing to block words because it's getting old. Sugar is in everything. Just get educated on the limitations. Sugar, but the thing about it is that's very true. Sugar is in a lot of things. But I learned how to kind of decipher what sugar is in and what it's not in. And that's how I make decisions on what to buy. So, like last night for dinner, I had salmon, some potatoes, and asparagus. None of that has sugar in it. Even in seasoning, food, sugar is even in your seasoning. I literally went through my seasonings and checked what seasonings have sugar. And sugar have many names. And the reason why it's easier for me to do it is because I went on a sugar-free fast one time. If y'all ever heard of the Daniel fast, I did that fast last year. And I went like 6 days without eating any sugar food. It was like no meat. It was like very healthy. And I didn't realize it until after the fast how I would easily get full. Number one, I would get full and I would not be hungry for a very long time. And then also, like, just my eating habits were a lot better. But when I stopped eating the Daniel fast and I started eating regular food again, I started getting like I could feel how hungry I would be. And then I knew my body was full, but I would still be hungry. So it was showing that I was overeating because of sugar. So it's easier for me to be like, I don't want to eat sugar because I've lived, like, I went without sugar for a certain amount of time and I saw that lifestyle. And then I'm also scared as well. Like, I watched a lot of documentaries about processed food. It's a lot on YouTube. I watched a lot of documentaries about processed food. Welcome back, Will. Hey, Vicky. Welcome back, Vicky. ASMR, you said, how did you feel? When I did the Daniel fast, especially because it was only for like 6 days, it wasn't long. I was more excited. I was excited because it was something new. I did it with my best friend, so I had somebody to talk to about it, and we had support. Thank you so much, beautiful. I would definitely recommend anybody try at least for a week the Daniel fast. Not because you don't have to be Christian. It's a Christian, it's in the Bible. You don't have to be Christian to try it. I think it's still a really good thing to try whatever religion or spirituality or whatever your beliefs is. That Daniel fast is an amazing thing to try, just so you can see what life is like without sugar. For some people, it could be hard, but when you start to decrease sugar out of your diet, first of all, you think more straight. You make more logical decisions. You are not overweight. Like how that is a very hard thing to be overweight when you're not consuming sugar. Sugar is like one of the most powerful drugs. Like people be feeding for the sugar. How did you do with the sugar cut diet? Was it too hard? No, it wasn't hard. I only did it for a week. I think if I did it longer, it could have got harder. It could have, only because of the mental thing. Georgia, you said I stay away from added sugars. Check for sugars from alcohol and sugar-free items as well. Yeah, I do Daniel fast every Wednesday. Oh, JC, that's pretty cool. And then Jetta, you said you get the fibers. All the fast food set you up to stay hungry. Stay hungry for real. A lot of us in the black community love and keep ramen noodles because it's tasty and cheap, but sugar and sodium loaded. Yeah. Black community, college students, poor people. Yep. Good morning, Johnny. So I would definitely suggest anybody to at least try it. Just like how JC said he do it every Wednesday. If you could just go sugar-free for one day and see how your body reacts. Because it's not normal to crave and be addicted to these things. Like, it shouldn't be a normal. It's normal for American society, but it shouldn't be your norm. It should not be your norm. And when you start noticing, like when you live a lifestyle without sugar and you notice how easy your days are, how you stay full from small meals, like I wouldn't even be eating large meals. I would eat like regular portion meals and I would be full all night, not craving no food, not craving anything extra. And okay, please stay away from sugar. She said she's suffering a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry for you, beautiful. No, baby, amazing. That's still sugar, baby. One thing that they suggest, if you're going to go on a sugar-free diet and you go into the grocery stores, they say just stay on the outer side of the grocery store. Because when you notice, most grocery stores are set up where the produce is on the outside corner. The meat is on the outside corner. Everything you need, they said don't go into the aisles. Now, I'm not saying that I eat like that, you know, at home every single day. I do have canned food, canned beans. Sometimes I'll eat some noodles, some ramen noodles. But pop is definitely, you're never going to get soda that's sugar-free and unprocessed. But if people are worried about like their weight, or like how Amazing was talking about skincare earlier. If you take sugar out of your diet, and again, sugar has a lot of names. It's not going to just say sugar. It may say citric acid. Y'all want to know a fun fact? And we're getting all the way off topic from what we're talking about right now. But if you can get this right, I bet if you can get this right in your life, your money going to improve too. If you can get this right in your life, your money will improve. Because you're going to think more logically. And you're going to feel a lot more free. There is an ingredient called citric acid. Not the natural kind that come from lemons and limes. It's a genetically modified ingredient. You'll find it, a lot of times I find it in like, where have I found it in? Taco seasonings, enchilada sauce. Some pops have it. It's a lot of different foods that have citric acid. Amazing. You said, what is my opinion on carnivore diet? I don't really have an opinion because I don't know much about it. I've never tried it to make things sour, right? I don't really know why they always add citric acid. But let me tell y'all what citric acid is. This is based on my research. Y'all do y'all's own research. Citric acid is genetically modified. So what they do is, you know, the mold that grows on fruit, like, you know, it's a bowl of fruit, you have mold on it. So they take that mold off. They take the mold, they genetically modify the mold, they feed that mold sugar. Mold, M-O-L-D. They feed it sugar. And then when you feed it sugar, it produces a byproduct of sugar. So citric acid in your foods, usually like canned products or stuff like that, most of that's the genetically modified version where it comes from mold. So you're eating a byproduct of mold. Byproduct means like you have the mom, the dad, they come together to create, and the child is the byproduct of the parents. So yeah, and it's still sugar. Cheese is mold, really. See? But I talked to like food scientists, like I knew a food scientist, and he was like, okay, you're being dramatic. Like he was telling me when I told him I stopped eating citric acid, he was like, you're being dramatic, because he worked with citric acid. But for me personally, when I did the Daniel fast, that was the first ingredient that I realized was not healthy for me, because I was making a healthy meal that was sugar free, no meats, no extra sugars, no nothing, right? And when I ate it, it was very addicting. And I was like, why can I not stop eating this? This is so good. Like, why? Like, I just want to keep eating. I just want to keep eating. This is like one of the last meals that I had on my Daniel fast. And then I looked at the ingredients. I looked at citric acid. I did my research, and I'm like, oh, because it's still sugar. It's just a byproduct. No, amazing. Citric acid. I'm not talking about the natural citric acid from fruit. I'm talking about the genetically modified citric acid. There's multiple types of citric acid. I'm going to say I'm not talking about the natural citric acid. I'm talking about the genetically modified one. Just look up genetically modified citric acid. Okay, wait, Jetta, you said, I think most stopped making secured cards. I started with one, deposited 300 and managed my balance over a few years. Now my credit 800 plus, everything on automatic pay. That's how you organize your finances? What? How we getting? Okay. Get some fried fish and greens. That do sound good though. Like I said, it's not like I'm 100% no sugar. Like, just really in my house, I try not to eat sugar. 14. Oh my God. Well, y'all are crazy. Oh my God. Anywho, not everybody, going back to the original conversation that we was talking about, financial organization, not everybody is going to want to use, girl, not you change your name to Percy Jackson. You talking about, hey girl, it's me. I know who you are too. I know exactly who you are. Thank you, Pop. Yeah, not everybody is going to want to use an online platform to manage their finances. But for me, as somebody with a busy life, I don't have time to do all the managing of my finances all the time. So I would like I enjoy putting that on somebody else who is like a professional at it, which is that online platform. And I really do feel a lot more confident, because I really do feel like when I was doing it by myself, I was just doing stuff. I was really just doing stuff, trying my best. And even if you're trying your best, it doesn't mean you did your best. Like, it means you did your best, but it doesn't mean that the work is the best, you know? So that's how I'm a lot more confident, because I can just go into the app and I can be like, okay, I just want to look at the past couple of months. How much did I spend on groceries? Okay, I can see how much I spent on groceries, and I can adjust my budget to that. So y'all don't do nothing to organize y'all's finances? Amazing said, do you believe in money saves is money earned? I never heard that. I don't know what that means. I've never heard that before. Okay, Percy. Money saves is money earned. Girl, you changed your name. I'm always noticing when people change stuff. Girl, beautiful. Beautiful on Cookie, period. Hey, girlie. How you been? You want to know me? We can get to know each other on the live. Talk to me, friend. Yeah, you got trust funds for your kids. So how you talking about you can't save because you got kids, but you got trust funds for your kids? So you can save. You doing it right now. Appreciate it, Rick. This girl keeps stalking my readings. Stalking your readings, girl. What you mean? Good morning, Clifford. I have 100K already. Okay. So, Raven, how did you organize your finances to save for your children's trust funds? Because that's an interesting topic. It's another way that you can invest. Oh, you can't save for yourself. You just so you give it all to your family. Hi, Jennifer. And as soon as she found my YouTube, she made a video about you, girl. What? Telling your business. What? Girl, what? Just about you? You know what's funny is I had this girl I had read for. Now, mind you, I'm not the reader for everybody, but I had this girl who I read for. Why she make a post about me on her community tab? She put me up against 4 other readers who she got a reading from, talking about I was telling her negative stuff. Like, girl. Beautiful Cookie. Now, I know. I'm going to delete the name. I'm going to delete the name, beautiful. I'm going to delete the name. Oh, no. Hold up. I almost put you in timeout on accident. Okay, I'm going to delete the name only because. But I know exactly who you're talking about. You being so for real, Cookie? Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. You gonna marry me? Oh, my God. Why everybody keep saying that? I ain't got no ring yet. Dallas, you said, I just found your channel. I know you help women, but are you open to helping gay men? We're basically women with testosterone. LOL. Ain't no basically. You can't ever basically be a woman, baby. But I love gay men. I love men in general. So, of course, I'm going to help everybody. I'm here to help everybody. But because I'm a woman, I can easily help women more. Don't want to take too much of your time, but what your one advice you would give your 20-year-old self? Okay, amazing. What's one advice I would give my 20-year-old self? First of all, I would congratulate my 20-year-old self. Congratulations, you're doing really well and you're doing the best that you can. Keep it up. I would say keep doing everything that you're doing. I would say keep focusing on you. Keep focusing on your goals. My 20-year-old self, I was on it. So 20-year-olds, I would just say 20-year-olds in general, stay focused on your education, whether that means you're going to school, a 4-year college, a 2-year college, a technical school, I don't know what they call it. Whatever type of education you're doing at 20-year-old, keep doing it. Whatever you're interested in, try it. Whatever hobbies you want to do, try it. Go out, but only go out with friends that you trust. If somebody is not consistent with you, leave them in the dust. Whether that be friends, family. If people are lying to you saying that they're going to do something, they don't do it on the timing in a manageable time, leave them in the dust. Leave them. Men are not your priorities. Boys are not your priorities. Don't have sex. It's not the time. Focus on yourself. Focus on growing. Focus on saving money. Focus on education. That's what I would say to 20-year-olds. Beautiful. Okay, so Cookie, you said that this girl, Cookie, you still here? This girl made a video about you on your YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, on her YouTube channel, I do think something's got to be wrong with that girl. Carl, hey Carl, baby. Okay. Jetty, you said I track my monthly spending. We got so many topics going on right now. I'm so sorry, y'all. Yeah, I know it may be confusing, but Jetty, I track my monthly spending on top of the monthly spending, including the unexpected spending that may occur. I try to cut back if I hit a limit. It's all about sacrifice at times. So what do you track it on, Jetty? So all my business on the public platform. Thank you, Percy. Because you're absolutely fabulous. I love your straightforward personality. Thank you, Dallas. I appreciate it. Are you talking about budgeting? At this point, I be trying to stay on topic, but it be so many things we be talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. But we're talking about financial organization. That's the video. Beautiful, you said, so I guess she's been looking for me, stalking, and she finally found my channel by being on here and other readers' chats. What? Dallas, you said, do you personally believe it's wrong to be gay? No, I think it's kind of natural. Because every like, when you think about it, there's a thing for everything. There's a thing for every bad thing. There's a thing for every good thing. There are a million different types of mascaras and foundations. It's a million types of everything. Like, you're never going to be just one type of thing. So it's natural for some people. I do think some people be pretending to be gay. I do think some people be acting like they gay. They don't really be gay. And I don't be liking that. But I think you can see people who are gay when they're young. Like, you can tell people are going to be gay when they're young, just because of how they act. And was able to make a video about me. See? That's so crazy that you would say that, beautiful Cookie. That's so crazy, because that says a lot about that girl. I wish that girl well. You're welcome, amazing. What does financially organized? I'm guessing you're, Shay, I'm guessing you're asking what does it mean to be financially organized? It means to have your finances in an order that makes sense for you. So it's different for everybody. That means you have a place for your money. Whether you know, okay, this money is going to go to my bills, this money I'm investing, this money I'm saving, this money is going to my trip that I'm taking next year. You're tracking your money. You know where your money is going. You know when your money is coming. That's how I see financially organized. It's probably a better definition out there. Shay. I think I'm saying your name right. Chalet. I don't know. Dallas, that's okay. I don't think I even have a bank account. Jennifer, how old are you? Why? Okay. Okay. Wait, never mind. I do. My mom set up a savings account for me or something. I don't know anything about money or bank stuff. It's embarrassing. You sound like you're young, so you still learning. You okay? All my friends act gay, but when I act back, they block me. Okay. Basically not overspending at times. I try to put a certain amount up monthly, which is a financial goal for me every month. Okay, so I like how Jedit is saying that he or she creates financial goals and then sticks to the goals. That's discipline. Percy, you too young to have exes. Please don't be mentioning no more exes. You were too young. Jennifer, you said I'm kind of psychic with stuff like that. I can tell when someone's in the closet. Girl, sometimes that's not psychic. That's just common sense. Hi, Elias. I love the name. Hello, Austin, Texas. Oh yeah, Jennifer, baby, you're young. Keep learning. You do well. Have a good day, Raven. Thanks for coming by. Jedit, I have a question. Could you date a person with bad credit, and is it a deal breaker if they don't fix it, if you decide to date them? I could date a man with bad credit, but I think you may be more focused on commitment. No, I'm not committing to anybody with bad credit who is bad with finances. Like, I just cannot do it. That is one of my #1 qualities that I need in a man, is a man who is financially intelligent and financially confident. If you are not financially intelligent and financially confident, I cannot deal with you. Because that's when you know, at least for me, when I've dated different men, the men who always had their ish together were the most generous. And not just generous, they did not care. Like, did not care about simple stuff. Like, they were so focused on what the goal, on their goals and getting things together and making sure their family was good, their loved ones was good. Like, it's a difference when a man is in charge of his finances. It makes a complete difference on how they treat you. I mean, of course, you got to deal with character too, because just because a man is financially off well doesn't mean he's going to treat you right. But for me personally, the men who were, we had really, really easy relationships. Girl, what? Sensational. Oh, Vanessa, that's so, thank you so much, Vanessa. I love that. Hi, Stitch. Percy, don't say negative things like that, baby. No dumb decisions. You learn from all your decisions. Come for eggs. Oh, you talking about eggs? I don't really feel like eggs are that expensive. I be trying to figure out why everybody keep talking about eggs is expensive. Like, eggs is like $3. Like, girl, go spend them $3 for them eggs. I ask most girls before getting serious how are their credits? How are their credits? Some get offended, but I don't care. No, like, if you getting serious with somebody, that's important. That says a lot about who you are. That says a lot about your past, your financial experiences. Like, it says a lot about your focus as well. Like, what are you focused on? Because if people who want more for themselves, let's say you want to buy a house, buy a car, they want to invest in something long term, like, they're going to get their credit together. What makes you think a high value man will want you? They have better options. You have less than 1% chance statistically. Well, what makes me think that they want me? I didn't really think about it. I don't really think about high value man, honestly. My friend Charles Xavier. What's super expensive? $3 is expensive. Is it? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I feel like prices have increased, that I feel like $3 has become a normal. Like $1, things used to be like $1. Even the Dollar Tree has increased their expenses. The Dollar Tree, you gonna buy something for $3. Like, yeah, full Tate in his head, you know, it don't really matter to me. Like, I hope the best for Charles. I hope Charles can become a high value man, because it be the ones who ain't high value, ain't never been around a high value man. High value man. I don't even know what a high value man mean. Let's be so for real. What does it mean to have high value? Because who's setting that standard? Who's setting the value standard? We talking about $3 right now. Who's setting that standard? Just like how Amazing say $3 is expensive. I don't think $3 is expensive. Everybody has their different perspective. You watch experts break it down. So yeah, Charles just is watching people. He's not the high value man. So you gotta become it first, and then you can come in my comments and we can have a conversation. Bub Keisha. Charles is funny. Charles, I hope you're not white talking about Bub Keisha. That's funny. It sounds so blue pill. I don't even know. I've never even heard of blue pill. What is blue pill? Break it. You mind breaking it down for real? Break it down for us. Oh, I love that. Jet it out. Jet it out is jetting out. Enjoy your shopping. Red pill. See, Charles needs to, he coming here talking about high value man. Charles needs to come in here and tell us how he organized his finances. Charles, I bet I've been more around high value man than you will ever be in your whole entire life. Let's be for real. I think my friend Big left. I appreciate Big. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Oh no, Big still here. No, Big not here. I believe in black pill. Okay. Black pill. Y'all are so funny. Hey, Muppet. Physics in the summertime? My weekend had just started. Good morning, Bruce. My weekend just started. And it's busy. I have a lot of things to do. A lot. Lots of homework, lots of things. So does money make a person valued? Depends on what you value. I don't believe money makes a person valuable. 2 months ago. Girl, where you live? Boots in the summer. The hell? Thank you also. Okay, Shay. In Asia. Shout out to Asia. Bruce, exactly what Bruce said. Bruce said no, money doesn't. Their character makes them valuable. Exactly. Thank you. You're a beautiful person. Thank you so much, Percy. Oh, thank you so much, Percy. I'm from America. Jennifer, you gonna go ahead and get to that school bag. You got it, Jennifer. You got it, girl. You gonna be the person to figure out cancer in the future. Anthony said, yes, money makes your value. You are judged by what you do. Yeah, it can definitely be a mix. It can definitely be a mix. We love not money. Stan, you said we need love, not money. Oh, okay. The wrong program. I love me some young girls in school. Stay in school. I love that for y'all. Stay smart. North or South America? Dang, I'm in North America. This is a chill channel. Okay, Bruce, thank you. You gonna go to the military? You know, I hope you enjoy it. No, I'm not from LA. I'm from the part where black people live. If you can guess what part that is, you'll probably get it right. No, I'm not in California. Oh, baby Jennifer. You got a guess, Daniel? Yes, I am from my phone. You from Chicago? No. Friend Jennifer, it's okay not to have your life planned out. If you just follow what you're interested in, your life will begin to unfold for you. So don't worry about, oh, my friends do this, my friends do this. Like, what your friends do literally have nothing to do with you. Literally nothing at all. If you, let's say you in your free time, you like to go home and paint. Go home and paint. Focus on what you're interested in right now. Everything will work out. You will literally be successful. Focus on becoming a better person, getting your hobbies done, and enjoying your life. Orlando is where you from. Welcome, Amsterdam. So let's look at the poll. I haven't looked at the poll today. So are you financially organized? 46% said yes, 25% said no, 18% said I don't know, and 11% said I don't know how to do that. Praying for the 11%. Praying for the 11%. Texas. Jennifer, you said I don't want to choose a career that makes me regret choosing it in like 20 or 30 years. But that's literally, it's never going to be a regret. You'll only regret something if you didn't enjoy it. But if you learn from that experience and you're able to take that experience and move to another career field and enjoy that one too, it's never going to be a regret. It's okay to switch careers. It's okay to keep learning. It's okay to pivot and do something exactly opposite than what you thought you was going to do. So don't be afraid of choosing a career that you don't think you'll be there for a long time. I'm literally, what I do in my career currently, I love what I do. I love what I do. I work in I study communication disorders. And I do speech therapy with people. I love what I do, but will this be my forever career? No. But have I learned? Yeah, I speak too properly to be from Texas. That's crazy. I'm not from Texas. I just visit. In the woods and chop wood and get back to nature. Go chop wood. Go get back to nature. I heard the military is good if you're emotionally unstable. I wouldn't know. I would not know. I wouldn't know at all. So I'm guessing we're done with our topic with financial organization. I talked about what I talked about. How can that be fixed? I don't know which race has the lowest. Oh, hey cousin. Hey babies. I don't want to mess up or like be seen as a failure. I've only got one chance to prove to myself and to others that I can be something great. I don't want to let my mom down. Jennifer, you got a lot of limiting beliefs, baby. You have every chance to prove to yourself until your last breath. And you what, like a teenager, girl, you got about 60, 80 more years to prove to yourself. And you say you live in Asia, baby. The age in Asia is probably higher than America. What's the word? The average death age is probably higher than America. I think America is like 70 something. It's probably like 80, 90 in Asia, girl. You got a long time to live, baby. You got a lot of mistakes that you can make and learn from. You will be okay. Hey, Ababa. Bruce said he went to the military. It was the best thing he ever did. Yeah, one thing about it is that I see people in the military. Like, I knew this one woman who went to the military, who went to the military for like maybe like 10 years, went up high ranked, left the military paid for school, went to a private school, fully paid for, got her degrees, got her master's degree, then left the military and still get paid. It's so many people who leave the military who I see they still getting paid. Like another girl who I know, she was in the Navy. She said the Navy pay her $5,000 every single month. And she don't do nothing. She don't do nothing no more because she left. I'm like, dang. Greetings, Battle. Thank you, Anthony. Moving forward, that's funny. Bye, Percy. Hey, India. I love India. No, not Florida. Y'all probably won't even guess by the end of the live. Okay, shake on to the military. My friend, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that just because. Hello, I hope your day is filled with joy and happiness. Take care. God bless. Thank you so much, Jackalope. Like 64 to 65. Oop, the retirement age. Girl, you got a long time. 78 is the average lifespan in the U.S. Period. Just do what they say and let them make your life better. Okay, Bruce out here giving advice. I love that. Hey, YG. Bye, Percy. Got any other tips? I think she's asking Bruce for tips. Hey, Mark. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Hello, Nick. So we talked yesterday. Again, this is a different topic. We talked about manifestation. Y'all like to manifest, right? Bye, baby. Okay. So we talked about manifesting yesterday. So we just had a conversation about manifesting money through gratitude. And the reason why we talked about this specific prompt about being financially organized is so that you and I can pay more attention to what we are doing correctly. So many people, when they start focusing on trying to manifest money or when they start wanting more for themselves, they start thinking about all the things that they did wrong or all the things that went wrong. So the reason why we did this particular gratitude prompt today is so that we can focus on what are we doing right. We are financially organized some way, some shape, somehow. Even if we don't realize what we're doing. Y'all don't know what it means to manifest? What? You don't know what it means to manifest? What? Okay, let's talk about it. But let me finish my sentence. Technically praying. Oh, I like that, Anthony. I love when you say praying, because I always see praying in that way. But the actual term manifest means to like take what's in your mind and it become physical. Like man in that sense means hand. So it's like taking what's in your mind and it literally being held in your hand, you know. So manifesting happens every single day. To speak it into existence. Yep. That's another way to explain it. And praying is a way to manifest. It's a million ways to manifest. It's never just one. Bring forth. Yep. Manifest means to bring forth. Yep. I like it. I love it. Hello, Eternal. Daily. Okay, so Anthony practices voodoo. So that is one way to manifest. And like I said, manifestation is different for everybody. Because I think voodoo is a spiritual practice. So let's say if you're like religious, like you can do a lot of other things. You know, not all people want to practice or even can practice voodoo. I think you have to be a certain culture to practice voodoo. I don't know for sure. But you can do things like praying. You said pray to whoever your God is. Everybody prays to a different God. But when I think about prayer, I think when you pray on something, you're literally watching it. You're paying attention to it. You like focused on it. Like that's how animals are when they're preying on another animal. They're like focused and figuring out the right time to pounce on that thing. So for me, praying, it just shows up as me consistently finding ways to make myself aligned to what I'm wanting for myself. Also, fun fact, the best time to pray is 12 minutes. Fun fact, I learned that in a book. 12 minutes of prayer is helpful. But for some people, that's too long. They want to do like 1 minute, like thank you God, bye. But y'all see how easy it is for me to get off topic? I be like over here. I'm trying to figure out where I was. We was talking about manifesting money originally. Thinking about it and doing work for your thoughts to progress. Yep. Squirrel. Yeah, I'm saying that's how I feel. Anthony, I'm gonna have to block you because I know somebody whose birthday on that day and they stress me out. You're Sagittarius. Them damn Sagittarius. That's really beyond us. What we do spiritually is our own journey. Exactly. You have to figure out your own spiritual journey. Like for me, how I stay spiritually aligned is number one, my gratitude journal. I gratitude journal every single day, as well as I do something called page 33. And page 33 is an emotional regulation technique that I do when I feel like I'm getting stuck on an unhealthy emotion and I want to move forward to a healthier emotion. That's what I do. So I try to do page 33 every single night. And I'll pray every now and again. I'm not a big prayer. I usually pray with my grandmother because me and my grandmother are spiritually different. We have different spiritual beliefs. But I do like to pray with my grandmother. It's a little bit like a connecting thing with her. Bruce said, so that's your religion. And that's okay. You pray to whoever you believe in. Bruce. Amazing. You say birthday October 14th. Not a Libra. Hello, Hurricane. Not a Libra. Get these Libras and Sagittarius off my life. No, I'm playing with y'all. I'm about to get up off of here, though. I'm going to have to figure out a way to stay focused when I come on a live tomorrow. Because we're going to have a conversation. Okay, Gemini. Gemini goals. I love me a Gemini. Geminis link up. Nightingale. I love Alan Watts. Alan Watts was somebody I used to listen to him in 2020. Before I would go to bed, I would listen to his tapes. And my life just got extremely better listening to him. Moving forward, I don't know who that is. Sagittarius are crazy. No, I don't know who that is. I'm a Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm scared of Capricorn men. I feel like I attract a lot of Capricorn men. Hard working men. They gonna work night and day. But yeah, definitely tailor the way you manifest to your spiritual beliefs. Because that's how you'll feel good about yourself doing it. What do I think about Libras? Your thoughts? Pardon me, if I may, I think you will need to focus on your thoughts June 19th. Okay, another Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. What do I think about Libras? I don't think about Libras. Nah, play. What do I think about Libras? I know a couple of Libras. The Libras that I've known have always been selfish. Like, literally, all of them. Even the Libra moons. The Libras that I know, Libra sun and Libra moon people, have always been very selfish. Anthony said he hate Geminis. Anthony, what you say? You was a Sagittarius? Not you got beef with Geminis, Anthony. Please don't play. Not with the Geminis. What else do I think about Libras? Yeah. Some of the Libra moon people that I know, they prioritize having fun, partying. Definitely prioritize those things. Like, not you trying to go out and have a good time all the time, every day. Damn. It don't be every day, but you know, it's a big part of them feeling emotionally in tune is going out. Yeah, we got Anthony, you got 3 Geminis in the chat. We're gonna beat you up. Don't play with us. We're gonna beat you up in this chat. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here because I've been on here for a long time. No, them Sagittarius though. Sagittarius sun people. Usually I see Sagittarius sun women, and I be looking at them like they're a little bit off. With Sagittarius sun women, it's always something about them being in some type of relationship. Like, the relationships that I see them in are not ever healthy. Like, come on. Have I ever had a spiritual encounter? We'll talk about it. Let's see. The Sagittarius moon people are completely different, because I always say this. I always see Sagittarius moon people traveling all the time, especially for work. They're traveling somewhere. Or if your moon, where is Sagittarius at? Oh yeah, I do think Sagittarius women are kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just scared of women born in the fall and the winter. The women born around that time, is something going on with them people. Something going on with them people. Not the FedEx truck blasting the music. Have you ever seen anything supernatural or not really? I've had some supernatural events. We've talked about it on live before, but I don't deal with ghosts. Y'all want to hear the story again? Y'all want to hear the same stories again? I don't like ghosts, and I will tell spirit, if I feel like there's any spiritual things happening around me, I just say, get the hell up out of his house. Get out of my house right now. I'm not doing that. I'm not dealing with that. I don't care about it. But it hasn't been anything intense or extreme. Like, maybe like when I was a kid, I used to have, what is it called? The word is slipping me. Y'all know, like, when you are asleep and you can't move, your body is stuck, but you feel like a demonic presence around you. Sleep paralysis. So, like, when I was a kid, I used to have sleep paralysis. When I got older, I've had, like, little things happen. Like, paintings fall off the wall in a particular order. like right above my head, like you have paintings on this whole wall and only this side of the paintings right above my head fall to get my attention. That's happened. I talked to a medium before and she was telling me about some stuff, and then it happened. What about now that you're a sage? Well, I've always been a sage. I only chose the name Sage because of what people say about me. What people's feedback has been with me. They always tell me that I'm knowledgeable, wise, intuitive, mature, supportive. So I chose that name because of how people responded to me, their feedback. Not just because that's how I felt that I was. Has anything happened? Nothing that harmed me. I have not had any spiritual encounters that I felt harmed in. Because I'm not about to play. First of all, I'm a real person. I'm a real person. How you going to... No. No, thank you. What do you think about Jesus? I'm not Christian. So I think that it's a wonderful, wonderful for people who are Christian, but I'm not Christian, so... What up, butterfly? Hi. I actually do have a butterfly tattoo. I consider myself spiritual, and like the religious things that I do enjoy learning about is like Buddhism, stuff like that. But I also enjoy learning about different religions because I think that every religion has something that's correct. What makes me not religious? I'm not religious because I don't follow a text. Most religions are centered around a particular text. And I don't follow those texts. Anthony said you practice Papa Legba. I've heard of that before, but I'm not Haitian or Voodoo, so I don't know much about that. And I think like with Anthony, he said he's Haitian, he practices Voodoo. I don't think Voodoo comes with a text. I do think some of them use like the Bible. From what I'm remembering, some of them use the Bible to like do certain stuff, but it's not heavily based on the text. What do I do? Push through it amazing. If you opted in and you need that class, push through it and find friends, make friends in the class, and work together. Because amazing, if I'm telling you this right now, if you find at least 2 or 3 friends in that classroom and y'all all switch homework every week, one person do this homework, the next person do that homework, and y'all just give each other the answers, that you're gonna have an easier time in that class. Amazing. I'm telling you, find some friends. When I was in high school, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, me and my friends, the whole high school class used to cheat. I'm not gonna lie. I remember the whole class got caught cheating on a test because that's how we was connected. We was like, no, we're gonna pass together. Find you some friends, figure it out. Anthony, you said it's good voodoo I use for blessing, not evil. Yeah, and most people who use magic that I've paid attention to, they use it for positive things. The thing about it for me, what I learned and what's made me feel a lot more sane in what I do is realizing that rituals are exactly that. They're rituals. And it's not the rituals that are magic. It's not the candle. It's not the dressing of the candle. It's not me doing this or this and that that's making it magical. What's happening is it's mentalism. You're using your mental abilities to work through a process to allow you to manifest something. So that's really my beliefs. I like to heavily base my spirituality on mindset reprogramming, mindset in general, and daily routines and rituals. If you can every single day have some type of routine that focuses you on your goals, you're going to get your goals someday, eventually. Your daily routine should be focused on what you want for yourself in the future. Darren said he hate magic. Why you hate magic? Do you believe in prayer? I do believe in prayer. Because let me show y'all the book that I read that taught me to believe in prayer. I'll be right back. This is the book that I read that taught me to believe in prayer. It was written by a doctor. That's what taught me to believe in prayer. But it's not about it being a god. It's about the effects of prayer on your brain. Prayer is for the pray. It depends on who you pray to, Hidden. It depends on who you pray to, what you pray for. Ben, you said either way, voodoo is still condemned by the Bible. I can assure out Bible condemns voodoo, then don't use it. Yeah, I don't know much about it. But I have to pass the final exam. Go talk to your friends. Go find them friends, girl. I know it's real. I've been cursed by somebody in voodoo. The curse is over now. What? My spiritual is based from within, never external. Yeah. No, Johnny. What I be talking about? Darren is changing water to wine, not magic. Now we getting into a different topic. I believe in God because I have felt the energy of protection in multiple occasions. Yeah. So just like Amazing said, everybody sees God differently. So I don't ever want to argue with nobody about spiritual beliefs. I feel like if that is what gets you going, that's what makes you confident in yourself when you wake up and you're able to have an amazing life. Keep believing in it. Everybody has a reason for why they believe in something, and we shouldn't be telling people what to believe. Life is about perspective. Not if everybody believed in the same thing, we would never get anywhere in life. Literally, we would all be doing the same thing every single day. The fact that we have variety in life in general is why we can make so much progress. So when y'all stop condemning people for believing in voodoo, believing in Christianity, believing in Jesus, believing in Buddha, believing in the Quran, whatever, when y'all stop condemning people for their beliefs and you start being supportive and being more like, let's learn more about each other, we could progress so much quicker. Just like how earlier somebody was asking about being gay, like there is a variety that comes with life, and as long as nobody is hindering and killing and harming people, why should we care about it? So I think the biggest thing for people personally with their own spiritual and religious beliefs is to be sure about it for themselves. And again, I may not be a Christian, and I don't even think these people who wrote this book were originally Christian or anything. But God is different for everybody. If y'all want to know how I see God, do y'all want to know how I see God? Is that important to y'all? I don't know. Y'all tell me. You need a woman like this? She probably somewhere getting some work done. That's where your woman is. We got 150 likes. I told you I'm about to get off of here in just a minute, y'all. And I don't see nobody responding. Nothing to see here. Questionable premise. It's the lack of unanimity and ideas that halting progress. You think so? It's an interesting perspective. Well, y'all, it's 12 o'clock where I am. I love you guys. I appreciate everybody who came through today, everybody who's commented. The sun is right behind you. I appreciate everybody who's commented, who came in the live. I cannot wait to come on live tomorrow and talk to y'all again. If y'all are wondering about the topic of the conversation, I try to talk about it in the beginning. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to just talk about the topic in the beginning, and then we'll get into conversations later about whatever y'all want to talk about. So that at least whoever's watching the replay, they can get the bulk of what's going on, and we can move on after that. But shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Devon, PRB, USMC, Darren, Nothing to See, Amazing, Anthony, Hidden Bands, Ava, Martin. Shout out to all of y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. And love you guys. Bye-bye.